word forehead, he went into the etymology or the etios of the word forehead. Okay, that means inside the head in the brain, and they have that technology is already out there, right? Now, the person that received this revelation was John, one of the apostles of the Lord Yahweh Shai, not Christ, Yahweh Shai, and he was banished on the Isle of Patmos. Now, what I found out was he was banished by the emperor at that time was Domitian, which was the younger brother of Titus, whose father was Vespasian. All right, and this is what it says. It says Patmos. This is, by the way, this is from the Harper's Bible Dictionary. And you really don't even try to get this, because you can't get this no more unless you go on eBay or whatever and somebody has an old copy of it, because the newer copy of this is crap, man, But it says Patmos, right? It says one of the Hesperides Islands, if I'm saying that correct, it's spelled Sporades. Hesperides, I think it says, islands in the Aegean Sea. It lies about 37 miles southwest of Miletus, a city on the coast of Western Asia Minor. And that's where Paul did his journeys, right? Made his journeys, rather. It is a small island about 10 miles long from the north to south and 6 miles wide at its broadest point. That's a small island. And there was, when you go into it, it was supposed to be a salt mine. And John, the Apostle John, was up in age. He had to be in his 90s. In Revelation 1:9, John says that he was on Patmos on account of the word of the Most High and the testimony of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. And now it says this: early Christian tradition says that John was banished to Patmos by the Roman authorities. Like I said, that was during the reign of Domitian, the younger brother of Titus. Was a common punishment used during the imperial period for a variety of offenses. Among such offenses were the practices of magic and astrology. Prophecy was viewed by Romans as belonging to the same category. Okay, so that's why he got, according to the tradition in that history, man. So I mean that's a part of that history, man, and that's why we get on you guys about, you got to know who Paul was, who John was, the Apostle John. You got to know what he was all about, what he did, what role he played in the scriptures. The Apostle Paul, Peter, and there was an order, because Peter was the head man among the rest of the apostles, and the two of the Lord's paternal brothers were actually of the 12. All right, one was named James, because you had two James, the brother of John, and you had James, the brother of our Lord, which is Yahweh Shai. Right. And then he had another brother named Jude, and that was the Jude that wrote the book of Jude. And there was another Jude, Judas Iscariot. Right. So it's not just about knowing 5 scriptures and calling the white man the devil, and that's it. You got to go into this, man. And we've been hitting these brothers in the main camp with these surprise tests, because you got to know all this, man.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. I got one more precept for you. This is lining up with what I just read about signs and lying wonders. This is the book of Revelation 16 and 14. It says, "For they are the spirit of devils." Again, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. "For they are the spirit of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of the great day of the power Almighty, which that's going to take place in the Persian Gulf, which is the beginning of World War III. But the part where it says working miracles, again, that's his technology. You know, like I said, the television set, the computer, you know, even going back to the early 20th century, like Elder Tar mentioned, the fact of flight, the birth of flight, that was a miracle. You know, the Wright brothers. Then you had the telegraph, which grew into the telephone. So, you know, as you can see how relevant the Bible is, and you got these Egyptology fools talking about trying to debunk the Bible, man. You know? Yeah.
Okay, lining up with Esau being revealed, you know, the destruction of America, you know, this third world war that's about to come into play. Isaiah 47:1, brothers is talking about Esau being revealed, about his name, mainly us, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, bringing out their name. Esau tries to get away from that name, being called Edomites, because they know that in the scriptures, Esau is going to get judged, man. So it's in the Bible dictionary. Yeah, it's in the Bible dictionary. The race that the wrath of God is projected upon. You know what I mean? So they know. That's right. And so they know that if we say that we're the Edomites, that means that we're going to get it, man. So this is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne. Now we know that Babylon, that's talking about here in America, the so-called white man's rulership here in America, primarily. I mean, all you Edomites around in the other countries, all of them are going to go down, but that's going to take place after America's destroyed with those missiles, when the elect, or the 144, are delivered out of here by way of those ships and taken into the wilderness and all that. That's when the army of Israel, starting with the elect, is going to come together and go around rounding up these other nations and putting them. That's going to be the fun part. But that's America right here and now. You got that monkey up there in the White House with the economy is just steadily plummeting every day. And his job, realistically, is not to try to save America anyway. It's all a farce, man. The economy's going down. This place is falling apart, man.
Yeah, America's done. If you believe otherwise, then you're a fucking idiot, man.
Yep, I'm going to read on. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. That's happening even now. America's all, the so-called moral fiber of America is totally taken apart, man. At one point, like in the 40s.
They never had no moral fiber.
Yeah, they never had it.
You know?
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
A bunch of fucking faggots from day one.
Gun. It was a wall. It was a smoking facade. It was a facade. Yeah. You know what? Elder Tahar is right. You devils were, man, if it is you the devil that the Bible speaks of, you done did all kind of.
Because they said they were Bible believing. If you were really a Bible believing people, and you were stuck deep into the scriptures, you would come to the agreement that, look, I done searched some scriptures now.
Yeah.
And I thought these niggas were no good. I thought they were Canaanites and all that junk. And I realized something, that them niggers that we put in slavery are actually Israelites.
Yeah.
And on top of all that, we're the devil.
Yeah.
Now, what white man that claims he knows the Bible came out and said that, man?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jimmy. You had Jimmy Swaggart and Rex Humbug and Jimmy Swaggart. Yeah. You right. Because that's this guy's brother, right? Or cousins. Jerry Lee Lewis. They brothers or cousins? They're cousins. That's
Jimmy Swaggart's in the movie. What's that movie that they made?
Great Balls of Fire with Dennis Quaid.
Right. He was in the beginning and even in the movie, man.
Yeah, he was in the movie.
Because when they went to the church, they snuck around. The two white boys snuck around. They went to the black church, and them Jakes were dancing and singing and shit. And Jerry Lee Lewis was digging it, right?
Yeah.
But this guy, Jimmy Swaggart, said, "We got to get out of here. That's the devil's music."
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So Jerry Lee Lewis, which we know y'all gonna have a problem with that. Nah, they saying that damn cracker. Jerry Lee Lewis is a jake. He was a jake.
Nigga, he can play better than you.
Yeah.
All right, can you play a piano? Can you dance like him? That dude used to kick the damn piano stool out from under his ass And he used to go ape shit on them keys, man. All right? We believe he's an Israelite, man.
That's right. Yeah, man, you guys, man. But here you go.
Looks like an Edomite.
That looks like an Edomite. All right, and the second Isaiah
Could be wrong.
Yeah, we could be, but and then Jimmy Swaggart, the way he used to preach, he preached like he preached like Reverend Price. Okay, he used to preach just like Reverend Price. Now, if you don't know who Reverend Price is, that's a little short, light skinned nigga that favors George Jefferson.